A classroom is not the only place to learn a foreign language. Today, you can study any language, anytime and anywhere through a mobile app at your fingertips. If you have been searching for one, you are pretty much guaranteed to come across Duolingo. While people may have different approaches and learning abilities, online language learning has commendably dominated the market in recent years. Contrary to the textbook and traditional methods, softwares and apps are inexpensive, convenient, entertaining, and most importantly, flexible. But as with everything, nothing is picture perfect. There are some obvious benefits and drawbacks of using language apps. Can you really learn a language with Duolingo? How does Duolingo work and how you can use the app effectively? Here is your quick answer. Yes, you can learn a language with Duolingo, but can you become fluent with Duolingo? Not quite. And here is what I will be sharing about in this review. What is Duolingo? Duolingo is a language learning app that uses game-like methods to encourage users to keep coming back to learn every day. Duolingo is the best free app for learning a language. Unique features and a clear structure make it a reliable place to learn a new language or sharpen your skills. Duolingo is good for start learning a new language. It makes learning fun and easy. So with it you will learn some basic phrases and sentences, but it is not for advanced level learning. Visualization. Duolingo does not work with pictures, but with a lot of images and symbols, which actually have the same effect and help to remember what you have learned. Clarity. The operation of Duolingo is very easy and you have a clear overview about the content and different options. Audio. Phrases or vocabulary you learn are always spoken out loudly. There are also recording exercises to improve your speaking skills. Learning. If you are unsure about a word in translation task, you can retrieve their meaning or translation. Grammar rules are explained in mostly every task. Effectiveness. You are able to redo certain exercise or to strengthen the skills you already learned. This helps to reinforce what you have learned. Cost. Whole app is free of charge. There is no information in the beginning about how the whole course works. If you want to learn a certain topic, you have not yet any access to it unless you go through all the previous tasks. Sometimes the language and the example sentence are unusual and would not be the kind of language you use in reality. How does Duolingo work? Duolingo is a great example of straightforward language app. It is simple to use. Firstly, install Duolingo from the Google Play or App Store. Then, get started on Duolingo. Choose the language you want to learn. The next slide shows you a little course overview of the language course that you choose. You don't have to do anything here. You can just continue to the next step. Choose why you are learning a language, for study, travel, or other. Now you choose your daily goal on Duolingo. For me, I always choose the highest option. but you can change your Duolingo daily goal at any time. Accept notifications from Duolingo. If you want to be reminded to use Duolingo every day, you are going to wait to choose to accept notifications from Duolingo in your settings. Just click Allow and Duolingo will let you know every day that you need to complete your lessons. Next, we will choose whether you want to start as a complete beginner or whether you think you know a bit more. If you choose the placement test, it will give you questions that will test how much you know. After you choose, you will immediately start your first Duolingo lesson or your placement test. The first lesson is the most basic and is actually the first lesson in your Duolingo trip. You will mostly just be matching vocabulary and translating short, simple sentences. Now, you finally get to the part where you create your Duolingo profile. Don't worry, it will save all the progress you have made so far and the lesson that we have completed will be included in your profile. You will need to give Duolingo your name and email address, and we will create a password for your account. All of these will be saved on your profile and you can go to your profile once it is created. Duolingo dictates the order in which you need to complete the different models. New models becoming active only once you have completed the previous one. This is also the case with individual lessons. Within each model, you need to complete lesson 1 to be able to progress to lesson 2 and so on. Each lesson has 4 types of exercise. Translation exercise, where you translate the text. Listening exercise, where a phrase is spoken to you which you must write what you hear. An exercise where you match a photo to a word. And a speaking exercise where you read out a sentence. In my personal experience, Duolingo is very effective in learning a language. It is fun and it is easy to use. However, it is not of much help if you want to communicate in this language and not just keep learning it. The thing is, doing flashcard quizzes and translating Wikipedia articles will certainly help you learn some vocabulary. But if you want to be able to speak the language, you need to change the learning approach. Your language learning should be listening and speaking centric. You need to start thinking in your target language and make your own phrases from day one. You will get progress much faster. While other learners are still doing vocabulary quizzes on Duolingo, you will be communicating in a new language, and you don't have just to follow me in these thoughts. Try it yourself. Start learning a new language on Duolingo and at the same time try to learn another language through daily speaking, listening and writing exercise. Say for yourself what method brings better results. Think about a simple fact that there are many times more of people learning the language than those who communicate in it.